Welcome back. It's 5/24. January is National Train Your Dog Month. And this morning, we're getting some tips to help pet owners.
ABC 15's Amanda Kenseth is live with experts at Prime Pet Rehabilitation Center.
That's right. Yeah. So, Train Your Dog Month. We are here to celebrate. And what are some, I don't know, just some tips, especially for beginners who want to train their dog to do anything?
Yeah, the most basic tip is you want to start off with consistency. So whatever you're trying to get out of the animal, like a sit, you want to use the same command each time. And you want to make sure that they get rewarded for it. If they're food motivated, it's okay when they do something good to give them a little treat. But as you can see, you don't have to give them a whole steak. I'm using a Cheerio. It's very tiny, but yet it's the reward is the same. And as far as rewards, you want to make sure that from the time that they do something, come, sit, that you give that reward within 3 seconds, because they are processing so much more information than what you are processing. For example, their nose can pick up 65,000 different scents. Wow. So their brain is going a lot of different directions, and you want to associate the command with the reward.
Okay. Okay, nice. And why is it important to, train your dog?
Have you ever gone over to your friend's house and the dog is jumping all over you, and you're like, I didn't want dog hair all over my clothes. And, I love you, I love your dog, but I don't want it to be on top of me. A well-trained animal is kind of like having a well-trained spouse. You really enjoy being around them. It's a pleasure environment. But basically, it really boils down to this: boundaries. Every animal loves boundaries. They like to know what's going on and how to get there.
Oh, I like it. I like the Cheerios as a reward too, right? Like, who doesn't love that? We're here with Tom and Cash, our main star this morning. And so you've kind of talked about, starting simple, maybe sit, and then reward within 3 seconds of them following the directions.
Exactly. And then you want to make sure that you don't overwhelm them. When we get too much information all at one time, it's just like, what do we do next? So if you're going to teach them a new trick, you want to make sure and start out small. So like sit, stay, come. Short commands with immediate reward, and then you repeat it. Okay, so let's do it again, Cash. Here. Sit.
Bless you.
Stay. Good dog. Come. Good boy. So just as fast as that is, that's reinforcing something. So you would do that 3 or 4 times, and then you would change your tactic. You wouldn't just continue doing that over and over and over again, because they're going to get bored. See, remember, they're processing all of this stuff that's going on around them, so they understand, like, okay, yeah, I got that. I did that 4 times. What else do you want me to do?
Okay.
So they will respond to that very quickly.
What's something else? Like, what else?
All right. So when you get done with the basics, then you can start to do interesting things. Like, come here, Cash. Up. Hold. Can you sit? Sit. Good.
Ooh.
Come. Sit. Good boy. And then I would start off with something like paw. Good. Paw.
I love it.
Up, high. Really high. Really high.
I love how you just have I just need to carry. Can I do this with my kids too?
You certainly can.
You certainly
can. I would prefer a little bag on the side, because they require constant stimulation. But yes.
I love it. Well, you were using Cheerios earlier, so
Yep, we got them right here.
Train my children this way too. Right? Yeah, we've talked about teaching your dog how to sit and having immediate reward. Within 3 seconds, like here's a Cheerio or a treat. Also, sit, stay, come. That's great. And now we are moving on to a leash.
Yeah, so obviously you want to take your dog out, and this is a common leash that you find when you are first trying to train an animal. I have found that you might want to actually start with a shorter lead, and I've got an example of one here, maybe about 18 inches. And the reason you want to do that is, think of a kite. The longer the kite string is, the harder it is to control the kite. So when you switch to something like this, you can have more control, and it's right here at the end of your hand. Sit. Good. So it's right here at the end of your hand. And that gives you a little bit more direction. So after they've learned how to stay next to you, which we often call a heel, and you can reinforce that by bringing them close to you and saying heel so that they understand what that word means. The whole idea is you want them to be able to walk with you at your pace. And you want them to not be pulling you. You see folks being pulled down the neighborhood all the time.
I see dogs doing the walking.
Exactly, and they are always in control. That is because the owner is continuing to try to walk with them. So if they are getting ahead of you, stop. It seems so simple, but just stop.
Okay.
They are eventually going to give up and say, I'm not going to just continue to pull you because I don't get to go anywhere. So again, the little simple techniques like that will let you enjoy your animal a whole lot better than it dragging you down the street.
Yeah, and they want to make you happy too, so they'll enjoy it, especially if they get treats. That's right. Yes, we're learning all sorts of stuff this morning. So kind of recap, what are some of the things that you can do?
Sure. You know, we talked about doing basic commands. We talked about making it short and sweet. We talked about an instant reward within 3 seconds, all of those things. We didn't talk about that sometimes you're training a younger animal and they're a little squirrely. Their attention span is like a butterfly. They're getting all over the place. So you may want to start that on leash. And so we go back to a short leash to where you can have good control. It's at the end of your hand. You can make your commands and then come, and then you can gently tug to do different things. Up. And as you can see, I'm not jerking them around, but it is very simple correction. So like when I wanted him to stop, I just pulled back very gently and stopped his progress. And sit. Good. So I just pulled up and then release. Remember, whenever we're using leashes, it's not a constant pull motion. It's a pull and release. And then that corrects them.
Yeah, that would be...
Right? Yeah, exactly. You don't want to just drag them around by their neck, so you got to pull and release, and then they're like, oh, okay, now I know what you want me to do.
Okay, and you said within 3 seconds you should give them a reward. You were giving like Cheerios or treats or whatever.
Exactly.
And I like now, he thought there was a treat in your hand, right?
Yep,
Like you kind of lead him with the hand.
So we don't want to make them obese, so we don't continue to so you start off that way with treats, and then you can go farther and farther times between treats, and they'll work even harder for you to get that treat.
I like it. Very good. I mean, we all kind of work for treats, right?
Thank you, Amanda. We also love to see your pets. Remember, you could post a photo of your dog, even a video of a trick on our Facebook page.